What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to A Different Perspective. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button for your boy. So, as y'all can see, I got a special guest in the building. Would you please introduce yourself?
It's your girl, Chill Cool World.
Yep, she in here. And we're about to do a reaction to people responding to her video. Y'all know I did a reaction to her video recently. And, I had my things to say. But other people responded. She went through TikTok today and found a bunch of them.
I had no idea.
A bunch of responses to what was ultimately a joke. But like I said, I think it has some truth to it. I ain't questioning her about it. But was there some truth to this?
There's always a little truth in every joke.
Okay.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
But it was mostly sarcasm.
Yeah.
Okay. Poking a little fun, but I guess it created a topic that we need to talk about. So let's talk about it.
There's a whole bunch of folks talking about it. But I got about 4 or 5 clips and videos of some guys addressing this video and, kind of just giving their opinion on, what they thought she was talking about. So we're going to go ahead and listen. Y'all boys, girls ready? We ready. Let's go.
So I start making obsessive men. Because I like getting 15 calls a day.
Because some of y'all women are ambiguous as fuck. Y'all say it, but y'all don't really mean it. Because y'all don't know what real obsession is. Another thing, some of us don't want to be labeled as harassers. Because harassment can turn into coercion. And then coercion can turn into assault.
That escalated really quickly.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to figure out where he's getting this whole harassment thing from.
Right. I said chase.
She said chase. In her video, she was like, what happened? Like, why did God stop making obsessive men and men that chase after her? That doesn't sound like harassment. I don't think he, really understands what the whole idea of chasing means when it comes to dating or a relationship. Remember, I said in my previous video that, pursuing is more suitable than, this whole narrative of chasing. You chasing after somebody, you might be chasing somebody that don't too much care for you, but he done turned this into something else. Harassing? Who's talking about harassing?
I never said that.
Let's go.
And you really don't want that on your head in this day and age right now. And then some of y'all call it being thirsty. You trying too hard. You annoying. Like, bro, this is exactly what the fuck you asked for. Because once a man catches an assault charge, it's technically over for his whole entire social life. He now has a label on him for some shit that you asked for. I'm not gonna lie, I used to be that type of dude.
Boom. I was just about to say.
Yeah, he sounds like he has experience.
I'm like, for him to keep on bringing up this whole, now dude gonna have an assault charge. I'm like, is he a perpetrator of assault?
He's hidden in some bushes himself.
Yeah, it's like he wanted to kind of react to this video just so that he can really, explain or expose himself for his previous actions and ways. I found that to be interesting. I mean, there was a couple of things he might have said in there that had some truth to it, but then he kept going towards this whole harassment and assault thing. I'm like, what is he talking about?
Not the assault, but the obsessive person. But that's until I got a job. I had to put my priorities onto other things. Because the only thing you're going to give me is sex, and I need money. Like, I'm broke. What the fuck?
Wait, so he was getting sex without a job?
Okay.
He said it. It was his words.
Yeah, he said he was getting some booty without having a job, but he said the obsession part was what he was a perpetrator of, which I can understand that. I mean, but it made sense as to what he said in regards to him not being on his purpose, and that was the reason why he was more obsessive when it came over a female. If you ain't got a lot going for you and you got somebody in your corner or a love interest, you might be giving them a little bit too much of your time. So I understood that if that's the direction that he was going.
Okay.
I need money. Like, I'm broke. What the fuck?
I'm trying to understand with all the men that actually chase. Go, I need you to chase me.
So nobody's going to tell her? Obviously,
What?
Some of you have not been paying attention. I don't think you understand that all the good, chivalrous men, we're not chasing anymore. We started to understand our value against what the market has to offer. And we want reciprocity. So we fell back, waiting and watching. The only ones that are chasing right now are the toxic men. So
How do you feel about that? Do you think there's some truth to that?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think that chasing is necessarily for toxic men. I get what he's saying. I never said that there would not be anything reciprocated, though.
Right.
I just asked that you show me what you're interested in first. Chase me. I never said that I wouldn't reciprocate. So I get what he's saying. Yeah, chasing someone who's running away, who doesn't want to be caught, you know? Yeah, that's kind of a waste of time. But I don't think it's toxic to necessarily chase a woman. How will she know you're interested? So I don't know, but what's your opinion?
You know my opinion. I like I said before, it's more of the pursue thing than it is to chase. So I'm pretty sure my viewers want to hear again. I want to hear right now. What chasing look like to you? What do you want to see in regards to a man chasing after you?
I think chasing shows dedication over time.
Okay. Which pursuing and
like I
persistence
said,
can look like?
It doesn't literally have to be 15 calls a day. No, I mean, that's a bit excessive. That's where the sarcasm in the video came from.
We know.
But a consistent amount of reaching out to someone that you're interested in to show them you're interested.
Right.
I've said before, going a day or two without calling someone is a no call, no show. You no longer have your job. Like, you have to show interest. If you really are interested in someone, not reaching out to them and having like periods of not communicating.
Well, let me ask you
not
this.
okay.
Let me ask you this then. So, in what position do you get to with that individual? Do you feel that that type of persistence need to occur? And like, what stage of the dating are y'all at for that to be a thing that you feel you need?
I feel like that's something that should just be natural. Once you meet someone, you're going to know whether or not you want to continue to pursue or chase them, whatever you want to label it. But you're going to know whether or not you want to put time into getting to further know that person.
I understand.
So, I mean, it's just all situational, depending on the vibe you're getting, depending on how you want to continue things from what you've already learned and established. I think it can be from the beginning of things.
It can
honestly,
yeah.
I mean, sometimes you meet people and you know right away, I'm not pursuing this any further.
True.
So,
True.
I think it's just situational.
Okay, so basically what you're saying, once you meet somebody that you feel like there's some interest in, some back and forth interest, then there automatically needs to be consistent communication within, don't go more than a couple of days without talking to them.
Yeah, I think so.
Gotcha. And even situational when it comes to like it being long distance, you still feel that level of communication need to be there?
Even more so.
Yeah,
because communication is all you got when there's distance.
This is true.
Yeah.
Okay, I hear you.
you want somebody to chase you, you're definitely going to run into a toxic guy. Facts. Other good real men, we ain't chasing no more. Me personally, I realized and learned even deeper that actions speak louder than
I
words.
have a question.
You got a question?
He said, so the good guys aren't chasing anymore. So what are they doing? How are you meeting females?
So, like I said before, I don't think it's so much chasing as far as what it is that we as men need to be doing. We need to just be actively pursuing women, right? Now, the narrative that some of these guys are pushing out is a bit on the stalkerish side, I would say, rather than, actively going up to a woman and introducing yourself and finding out if there's any type of spark or connection to see if there is something worth pursuing there. That's a different thing than what some of these guys are saying in these videos. I haven't watched all of it, but nonetheless, so that's what they need to be doing. Guys need to be going out there and actually, approaching women, getting turned down 50, 11 times, and then, keep it pushing and talk to the ones that end up talking to you, So, does that answer your question?
Kind of.
What else? What did you want to hear?
I just wanted to know if they're actually going out and just pursuing women at this point, or just have you given up and...
Some of them have.
Like
some of them have, and then also the narrative that you're hearing from some of these guys in these videos, it almost sounds as though I'd rather just stop, because what a lot of them are doing, I hear a lot of people saying in my comments too, it says, well, I'd rather just not pursue women at all right now or ever, is what some of them are also saying, and just focus on me, just focus on them and get their money up, get their back. Yeah, and then I'll respond to a lot of it in the comments. I'll be like, okay, so you're living a life of abundance, but where does the female come into play in this? I'm pretty sure you want some type of female attention. How are you going to get it if you're not pursuing them? That's my question. So I'm pretty sure that's partially your question as well, or your question.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Like, yeah.
And sometimes it's better to just sit back and watch if you want to really learn somebody. People tell you so much more about themselves without speaking than their tongue will ever tell you. So we sit back with our peanuts, watching the circus. We'll recognize the main event when we see it.
But what do you do when you see it, though?
Right.
You act on it.
You have to pursue it at some point.
We're all the men that actually chase. Go, I need you to chase.
We're on to bigger and better things. We realize we live in such a misogynistic society today that there's no point in chasing you because we get labeled as...
This is what we're talking about, y'all.
Who are you chasing?
Right. Listen to this. Listen to this guy, y'all. Again.
We're on to bigger and better things. We realize we live in such a misogynistic society today that there's no point in chasing you because we get labeled as stalkers and everything.
I think he's taking, and I gotta bleep all that out, but I think he's taking the word chase literal, like real literal. Like you're actually like chasing after somebody in a stalkerish way, because to pursue somebody, should no female in the right mind you that, should no female in their right mind want to label you any of those things? Like, she either gonna be interested or she's not.
Right. If she says she's not interested, you'll know. And if she is interested, then you have the open floor to chase or pursue. Yeah, she'll give you the green light, and that's where you take it from.
I can hear some of y'all thoughts right now in the comment section. Well, what about those guys what about those women that lead guys on, that make them think there's gonna be something when there's not? Well, then that's a different thing, because there are some women that do that, and there are some situations and cases, because I had a friend that just went through it recently, where the guy thought that there was something there, and the female, in her mind, it was just a friendship, and he felt so strong and so deeply that she led him on to the point where he cut her off entirely, and she was mad and upset, or she was upset and sad, because she was like, man, that I wanted the friendship. I didn't even realize that's where your head was at. So then there's that as well. So
I think it's the responsibility of both parties to find out what is going on. You have to ask. It's an open conversation.
Yep.
You have to have that conversation.
Yep.
So if you're not having that conversation, and then when the day comes, you find out she's thinking it's a friendship, you're thinking it's something more, the responsibility is held on both parties for not ever having this conversation.
And that's exactly what I told the both of them. I told the both of them the exact same thing. And what ended up happening was, now they're no longer talking. They're no longer talking because they didn't have that communication when that line was blurred. When it got to the point where it was like, oh, wait, hold on. So this is what it is. Then that's when they, wanted to both be a bit bitter about the situation and not handle it in the most mature fashion.
So the men you're looking for, i.e. men like myself, we just focus on our careers and not chasing.
Plug himself in there.
Yeah, he just said, the man you looking for, me.
Right here.
that was slick. That was slick. He think he got it like that.
Our careers are now chasing a bag, because we never lose women chasing money, but we'll lose money chasing women.
There's some facts there.
He ate with that. I don't care.
He think he ate with that. And he just reused something somebody said before. Hell, you'll never lose. You'll never lose women chasing bag, but you'll lose the bag chasing women. He swallowed like.
Like I said it right?
He was like.
You got it right.
That's as plain and simple as I can put it. We stop chasing women because y'all say y'all like this, but then when y'all get it, y'all are quick to call the police, or society's quick to label us as the guy that would do something to you, when all we ever try to do is give you the time and attention that you seek.
Who's called the police on this man?
I'm telling y'all, some of these responses be having me think that some of these dudes be doing inappropriate stuff when they do get an opportunity with a woman, and then it's like, what happened to where she called the police on you? Like, what did you do? Did you show up? Because I got friends that are like that they don't realize the wrong that they be doing when they come to women. This dude would show up at a girl's house if she's not answering the phone. He was like, man, I don't want to lose this one. He's like, somebody's giving me a chance. I don't want to lose this one. Show up at the house. I'm like, man, you can't do that. Can't do that. She might call the police on you.
Right. Like, if she's not answering the phone, then you obviously don't call her 15 times a day like I asked you to. If I'm answering each 15 times you've called, there's obviously an interest. So you have to take into account what's going on and not just have this scenario in your head.
Or answering the text message, anything like that. And then he would be one of those guys that could be like one of these potential guys here where they're thinking, oh man, I'm chasing after this girl and then look, she called the cops on me. Because you're doing some risky business there in the way that you're chasing.
And this is
remember, like I said, and they're kind of, reiterating what I was saying in regards to, if you're chasing, you're probably chasing after somebody that don't want you, that ain't got no interest in you, for them to be responding in the way that they are.
Right.
It's brought to you by, I think, the Not Productions.
When God start making obsessive men? Because I like.
What was you making?
I was making turkey meat tacos.
Okay.
Hence me chopping it up so the chunks weren't so big.
Gotcha. Turkey meat tacos. I haven't had
Yes.
that.
All right, so let's work through it. Okay, you say you're cute. Let's go with that. The most immediate benefit a man can get from you being cute is clout. The best he can do with that piece of...
Pause.
How about cute babies? Because, aren't relationships to reproduce, some of them, most of them?
Shit, babies don't always come out cute because the parents cute. Shit, I done seen some ugly parents make some pretty babies too.
That's true. It happens.
But clout is definitely one of them. Definitely.
Yeah.
No, it ain't no guess. It's definitely one of them. Hell, anytime I'm walking around with a baddie. No, but it is an immediate one though. Like he said, it is an immediate one for sure. Just being in public with an attractive woman, it's just like, boom, all eyes on y'all. It is an immediate one for sure. And that's what he said. He said immediate. He said only. He said immediate.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
benefit is just tell his homies, hey, I got this pretty girl number. Him being obsessive over you will at least get you attention and a date. However, the benefit for him never kicks in until you commit to something, whether it be the date itself or a relationship happens. And there's no ETA on that. And being a decent human being, he's not going to pressure you. I hope y'all see where I'm going with this. Me and damn near got to approach women.
Now, right now, I'm completely agreeing with him. I'm completely agreeing with him.
I can't completely agree because I'm biased, right? Because I know that I'm just more than a pretty face, a nice body. So I'm like, that's not the only thing.
No.
But okay.
But you hear what he's saying. He's saying, until you commit to something, then all the man has is, I got this pretty girl's number. Until you show that you're more than just a pretty girl, is what he's saying.
All right.
So you would agree with it. If you listen to it, you would be agreeing with it.
I'll agree.
I'm going to let him go back for you then. So you can hear it again.
I'll hear it.
Listen up now.
Tell his homies, hey, I got this pretty girl number. Him being obsessive over you will at least get you attention and a date. However, the benefit for him never kicks in until you commit to something, whether it be the date itself or a relationship happens. And there's no ETA on that. And being a decent human being, he's not going to pressure you. I hope y'all see what.
That's the other part too. Him being a decent human being, he's not going to pressure you. Now, what that sounds like, now this guy I'm messing with more than some of them other dudes that we'll listen to, because the other dudes, the way they were responding didn't sound so decent.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Going with this.
agree.
Men damn near gotta approach women like they giving tithes and offerings and hope that it's appreciated. For most men, that excessive effort is never valued the way that they need it to be valued.
I agree 100%. That's part of the reason why a lot of men now are feeling a bit defeated when it comes to pursuing women, because that is the case, because y'all view us as, oh, you need to be coming with this. We need you to come with this. And then when we try to show that to certain women and they don't reciprocate it, then it's just like, damn, I'm putting in this effort left and right. Because you don't understand the degree of pursuing when it comes to women that we have to do in order to get one or two. In order to get one or two, we got to talk to 100.
I hate to say like the typical response to that, but it's not all of us. It's not all of us. A lot of us do appreciate the minor things, the smaller things, you know, but I mean, I can't speak for everybody.
Right.
So.
Isn't that what they all say?
I think we're going to say it.
Yeah, ain't that what they all say?
It's true.
Okay.
He has to prove his intent before you ever prove your interest. So if once a month he's proving himself over and over and he's not getting results, that's the story of a lot of men these days. Women are the ones that need to start applying pressure. Say it with us.
That actually.
What's your thought on that?
You know, I honestly shoot your shot, ladies. Shoot your shot and see where it goes. I mean, it's a different day and age, so why not? However, it goes right back to what we said in the beginning. It still needs to be reciprocated. I'm shooting my shot at you now. Now I'm the one that's, you know, getting rejected. Should I keep approaching you and now I'm labeled as the stalker?
No.
Right. So it has to be reciprocated. If you shoot your shot and he's all for it, you get the green light, then yeah, it should still be, you know, mutual.
She shot her shot right here. She shot her shot. She shot it. She shot. We'll see where it goes. So far, so good. But and that's the other thing too. When women shoot their shot, a lot of the times, and you know, just like with guys, we would be somewhat hurt, you know, if we shoot our shot and it fails. You know, it's that rejection. Rejection sucks for everybody. But what a lot of females don't realize is that when they shoot their shot, it's a lot easier for them, especially if they're cute. Especially if they're cute. If they shoot their shot, it's maybe a 70-80% chance that their shot will land, when guys is closer to like 20% chance that our shot will land. That's why we have to shoot our shot at so many women when they can. Women don't shoot their shot that often.
Don't make excuses for y'all.
No. It's really what it is. They don't shoot their shot that often, but when they do, it'll land. I mean, she shot, I caught, it might have landed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So here we are. See, she didn't even deny it. She shot a shot. She didn't even deny it. That's funny.
I need you to chase me.
Hold it right there. Because we're not supposed to approach women that we don't know. That's what y'all told us. Don't approach us at the gym. Don't approach us at work. Don't approach us at school. Don't approach us on the sidewalk. I mean, a lot of you guys have made it perfectly clear that being approached is annoying.
This dude has seen a couple of videos of females that actually said that, because there's some females out there that don't want to be approached. Those females came out and said some videos. He heard those videos just like a lot of other guys have, and just, oh, whoa, okay, this is all females then.
Right.
No.
That's what I'm saying. It's not all of us.
No. Far from it, man. Far from it. There's been too many times where I've been out in public and you'll see a female look at you like, hey, shoot your shot. Like, I'm here, I see you. There's been times where I've been in a grocery store and I remember I saw this lady in there one time and she had a whole bunch of stuff in her arms, and I gave her my hand cart, and she seemed like she was so appreciative, and she wanted me to continue that conversation with her. But I had just left the gym and I was like super sweaty. I was nervous. I was like, nah, I'm gone. I don't want to perspire any more than I already am, because, you know, but she fine, hell, fine. But anyway. And that was, you know, women want to have the shot at them, you know what I'm saying, out in public. More often do I hear women say, man, what happened to the times where a guy will approach you in a grocery store, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like, you know, you think about it, in the day and age that we live in, with social media being the way that it is, women would appreciate so much more had guys approach them in person. I hear a lot of attractive women, you probably would say it too, like damn, like I don't get approached as much as I used to when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Because of the times being different. Yeah. You know? Folks feel like, hey, oh shit, I saw her. Oh, I done found her on Instagram or somehow, and let me go ahead and slide in the DMs. That's right. Not always the most effective way. No. And yeah.
So a lot of us aren't doing that. Also, a lot of men won't chase you because there is no payoff. And a lot of us realize we're chasing after nothing. Talking about being led on. So we'll chase and apply pressure, and then at the end of the day, it means nothing because nothing was going to come out of it anyway. You're like a brother to me. I only see you as a friend. Ruin our relationship. And that's all fair, but then a lot of us...
And what I say, you guys, what he's explaining right now is exactly what I said before when it comes to chasing after someone that doesn't have any interest in you. That's your fault as to some degree, and that other person's for not making it blatantly clear, yes. Hey, this not gonna happen. You can stop, yes. Pump the brakes. This is not gonna happen.
And it's also under that person's understanding too. Mm-hmm. You can explain yourself, but if the other person is not trying to understand you and they continue to pursue you, then yeah, you're gonna feel like you're getting led on, but only because you're not understanding the words that are coming out of the person's mouth.
Precisely.
So I don't know about that. And I don't think it's necessarily you leave empty-handed either. If you shoot your shot and it goes in, he's speaking as if he's gonna get rejected and he just knows it. It's like no confidence in this guy at all. Like what?
And that's, and he's probably talking from some degree of experience, because for majority of us, that is the experience that we've had, right? Shooting our shot and getting rejected a whole lot. And if you're getting rejected more than you're landing shots, you probably get to a point in life where you feel like you're only ever going to receive rejections.
Maybe you're shooting out of your league.
That could be the case too. That could be the case.
Just don't want to chase, because what is the point? And if you chase and you don't look good, you're considered a creep. So why even bother? That whole chasing shit is dead. It's dead. I'm sorry to tell you. It's just done. There's no point.
That's it.
It's kind of what we just said.
Yeah. No. I've always said that. We can move closer now. I've always said that you shouldn't be chasing. It's as simple as that. You should be actively pursuing someone that has not equal interest, because I don't know if it's ever really equal, but they're both, interest is being shown, from both ends.
Yes.
What else you want to add to this?
He had mentioned just if a guy is not attractive, then they don't want, females don't want them chasing them. But I mean, would you chase someone that you weren't attracted to? Would you pursue someone that you weren't attracted to?
Right, yeah.
You won't know what that person is on the inside anyway, because you're greeted by what they look like on the outside first. Mm-hmm. So,
and like I was saying before when I was talking to you about this, men are the biggest perpetrators when it comes to that, because men are, visual when it comes to, what they're attracted to. So obviously, if a man is saying, oh, well, these women don't want us because we might not be what it is that they're looking for as far as attractiveness. I mean, us too, we don't go after things that we don't deem attractive. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's an obvious statement to make and an unnecessary one at the same time, because we should be pursuing people that we're actually interested in.
Because now you're like penalizing people for being attracted to
what they're attracted to.
Right.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. So some of these guys that had some good stuff. I mean, all of them had some things to say that were there, but then, some of the stuff they were saying is like, oh, dang, like, yeah, you're hurt. You're hurt, and you're kind of, you're showing that. But anyway, y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all like this video? Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more. As always, you can follow your boy on the ground, man. Twitter at Artofkickz. Nicole, let them know where they can follow you at.
Chill Curl World, all social medias.
All social medias. Y'all, we've been doing TikToks, and we finally getting to some YouTube videos, man. But I'm going to have her linked down in the description box below. And y'all, please leave your comments, thoughts, and opinions on this video. And we'll talk to y'all in the next one. See ya.